Assembly Design Introduction. ZW3D supports flexible assembly methods, top-down design and bottom-up design. It's easy to make visual checks and simulate movement with interference check, dynamic section and animation tools. Associated 2D sheet and boom tables can also be created. This is an uncompleted assembly case. First, let's take a look at it. Using the drag feature, you can easily test the freedom of the components. A pin part needs to be created to link the gear and the blade components. Use the reference feature to create an associated geometry. Now use this arc as a base to build your 3D model. Draw the circle and then perform extrude operations from 0 to 15. And change the face attributes. Do extrude again. Lastly, add the chamfer. Back to assembly, you need to define the constraint. Concentric for pin and gear. Alignment of this edge and the pin is a tangent. Now check them again with the drag tool. They can now move together. Next, let's see what happens to the pin when the reference geometry is changed. Offset these inside surfaces and they become larger. Go to the pin part. Simply click the Regan feature and the pin is automatically updated. Back to the assembly again. Use the section tool to make a dynamic check. This area is displayed in red, which means this is the interference area. More information will be conveyed in the interference check function. To see the result of the dynamic check more clearly, change the display model. This red geometry is the interference area. Now back to shade view. Now let's edit this gear. Offset this hole to make it larger. When we return to the assembly to check it again, there is no interference. Show the blanked components. Now let's see the animation. With this tool, you can clearly visualize the movement of the whole assembly. If there are any problems, you can identify and repair them before going into production. Finally, we can show the explode view of the design. We can also create a 2D sheet very quickly and easily. Add an isometric view. And create a boom table, which is linked with the 3D model. This is a general introduction to assembly design.